Hello, I'm Mike from Headquarter Audio, and today I will tell you a little bit about my way for finding the right sound for streaming. And in one of my last videos, I think it's a month ago, I told you how to manage cabling and linear power supply to your router and everything. Please watch in my account here. You can find this video and maybe with important informations for you. So, but it's a month ago and the world is turning and now I am more steps forward, and so I will tell you something about my learning curve. Yeah, so I hope it's going up the curve, and so I will show you what I have done with my network. And I'm thinking about a long time about buying a switch, and for me now my position now is, if you don't have a very good audiophile switch in your network, especially near to your streamer with a very good cabling from the network switch, audiophile switch to your streamer, you will not have good sound. And in the last video I showed you how important it is to have a linear power supply to your router. And if you don't do this, yeah, you can change everything behind that, and it's only few steps with much money, but it's only few steps. If you don't do a linear power supply to router, and if you have a cheap switch behind your router, don't use the switch inside of the Fritz box or any router. Use a separate switch and use this switch with linear power supply. There are, you can find it in the video, there are some linear power supplies with 2 outputs by 12 volts, and you can use it for both devices. Okay, that's the first step, and it improves the sound quality. Okay, that's right. Okay, so but it sounds further slow, not open enough, not emotional. It's yeah, I don't like to hear it. Yeah, I think about other things, and if I'm in my chair here, in this chair, you see it, my chair and my so yeah, and I'm sitting here and hearing to the rig here. Yeah, these are my speakers. I developed these speakers here, open baffle speakers without housing here. And these are Jay's Audio full modified with my Q suspension. Yeah, this is for the Philips CDM4, a new suspension with springs. And my Q step is inside. And this is Athena Denafrips Athena preamp. If you buy this, you will never need a new or another preamp. This is a very new, 1 day old testing Denafrips Terminator for a customer, and it's one day here inside my rig. I can hear it, I can test it, and then it goes out to the customer. This is Kinky EXM7, a wonderful, powerful and linear playing, emotional playing amp, and this is Denafrips Gaia DD converter. And with my streaming is connected to my personal computer, my desktop computer, with an Ölbach. What is it called? Special LVL cable. You know, I hope you understand this. It's called Toslink, yeah. And because it's far away and I don't want to have electric connection, only light connection to my rig here. So this is my rig now, and I did only changes in in my washing room to my rig there, and the next step is to bring there a special cable, one cable, power cable, to only my router and switches. And today I want to show you what's going on if you change a switch. And I will show you now with music my CD, Miss J's Audio CD, the sound of the CD, and then I will show you the sound of, in this moment, the sound of my streaming, with Tidal and Audiophile. And then I will go down and will change the switch. And I will show you this, because this is very special. Please stay here and look at this, because there are some informations you will never get at your dealer, because it's an easy way to sell an audiophile switch for 400,000 or 2,000 Paul Pang or something else. It's easy, you plug and play, and it's okay. But for me, it's important to bring you someone who don't want to spend so much money for only a switch in your keller. I don't know the word once more. In your downstairs in your washing room, and that's okay. So I will give you an advice what you can do to improve the sound quality with only a very cheap way. And so please stay here. We will hear now first my J's Audio completely tuned with a new Terminator. Think about this. Terminator Plus needs about 600 hours for burn-in, and so I think the people who have one, they know it, and so please think about this. There are some sounds, especially in the heights, they are not clean, and so this will, after burn-in time, they will become clean. But it's only I want to show you the sound switch from the switch. Okay. So please stay here. First song, J's Audio. It's so open sound and fast and musical I love this sound and I love my drive. So I don't have Wi-Fi, so I have to walk to my personal computer. So now I will go downstairs and will show you what I have done to my network. Okay, bye. So the first thing I've done is to change here this port TAE. It's in Germany standard for connecting the telecom port to your router. This is my router. And I changed this. I'm now connected directly to the incoming cable here and directly to the input of my router with my own silver gold wire here. And the next thing I've done is not to use the networks for network switch, the intern switch of the Fritzbox, and to buy a Netgear switch. Yeah, and this was a good improvement for the sound quality and picture quality. And then I decided to buy and to order at Windshine Audio, my world distributor for Dynaflips, Kinky Studio and Jace Audio, a power supply, linear power supply, to give the power, linear power, to the switch here, the 12 volt switch, and my router. And this was a very big improvement of the sound quality. And please watch for this my last video. And then I made these wires, power wires from the linear power supply to both switch and router with my solution and capacitor inside, and this was also a big improvement. And so It's like an analog rig, and nobody thinks about this. And I say to you, it's like an analog rig, and you have to watch for every detail. So next step was from normal power plug here at the wall to buy an PowerQuest, AudioQuest PowerQuest 3, and it was the right way. But I thought about this here. This is the solution for network and to protect for lightning. And I used this before, and I felt this is not the right sound. It's not a good sound, and so I don't use this anymore. But this one here is a very nice part for clean power to my devices here. And so I choose a very good cable here too. This is Pangea cable. I think it's it's standard cable, a little bit better than standard cable, but it's not audiophile for me. And this is Monsoon Extreme, and this is such an improvement in sound quality. And I use this, the Monsoon Extreme for this part. This was the last step I made, and you can hear it. Nobody's living here, so it's no problem, but I feel it's annoying. The van here inside is... no, I don't like it, but I like the sound. And I will show you, it's a Cisco switch. Yeah. And it's it's a very old version from 2008, but it's made for banking, the network in a bank or in a it's high speed, and so here inside is a very good clock, better clock than this one, okay? And the power supply here inside is a switch power supply. It's much better than the plug from Netgear. The plug I can show you. This is the plug here, Netgear plug, and this is cheap and it's not good. And so I changed to this one, and I can tell you this is analog sound, and you heard it a few minutes ago. I hope you are still here, and you heard it. It's an analog sound, yeah. And I will tell you, this device is, I think, new. 700 euros, and now 20 euros, yeah, and used 20 to 30, 40 euros used on eBay. And I tried this, and to understand what's happening in the sound quality if I use another switch, maybe a better switch. And so I read so many blogs and from users of Cisco, and so I decided to try it out and to order this one. And I know about the sound of the fan, and but the sound is so much better for so less money, yeah. So please try it out, and in the next step I will show you my new solution. And this is what I recommend to you to do with your rig and with your network. And after this, we will hear my new solution. I say it's a connection between two switches with a light cabling, LWL. I don't know the right word in English. Lichtleiterkabel auf Deutsch. Lichtleiterkabel auf Deutsch. Okay. See you in a few minutes. So, and this is what I've done now. And I hope it's finished a few seconds before, and I will go upstairs now, and we will see how it sounds. And the improvement is quiet. Here. No van. These Ciscos. Yes, Catalyst 2960G have no WAN, and it's quiet. And so I put them, I don't know, cascaded. This is you see it here. This is the output. Only one output, 1 gigabyte into this switch here, and there are my personal computers of my family, and then out here with lightning light cabling to the second one, yeah, in, and then only 3 positions, my hi-fi rig and 2 for the televisions. And I think this must be an improvement, and I will go upstairs now and will show you this. So now my version double Cisco. Ow! You can believe me. Okay, so try this. And it's about Cisco 2968 TC. I think it's about 100 euros part, and there are a lot of blogs you can read about it, and its tuning and everything. And I will start with this, and then I will go to my rig here with a new, better switch here, only directly before my personal computer. And this is the next step. Maybe do-it-yourself tuning with an OCXO. Okay, many thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and we see us soon. Bye.